Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final pay-per-view before Insomnia. This is WYW's final countdown. That is right, ladies and gentlemen, the final pay-per-view before the first ever Insomnia, which is scheduled to be a massive card full of jam-packed, full of craziness and chaos and just brilliant matches. And speaking of chaos, kicking us off tonight, Jason and Tyler, the Chaos Twins, back in the ring. The former Fight Night Tag Team Champions are back again, taking on the Wolfpac one-on-one. And remember, it was mind games. After the Wolfpac had already been in the match, that the Chaos Twins won their first tag team titles, but they only went on to lose it 5 days later in a tag team rematch, which saw the debut of Alex Wilson, the prodigy of the Wolfpac, referred to as the Young Prince by King Sam in the comments section the other day. Alex Wilson went on to help David lock down the tag titles, but now normality has been restored, and these four men who hate each other with a passion finally get to settle the score. One of these teams will be heading to Insomnia, the grandest stage in all of WYW, as champions. And champions of the current moment making their way down to the ring right now. David and Steve, the Wolfpac. All four members of the Wolfpac in ring action for the first time since Alex Wilson joined the group. And the last time that four members of Wolfpac was there, Travis Cottrell was there. And of course he was competing for the TV title as well around that time. And now for the Fight Night Tag Team Champions, the two-time Fight Night Tag Team Champions. They have held the title all year long except for 2 months. The month, of course, where the title was vacant. And of course, for the month, or for the 5 days, for the 5-day period that the Chaos Twins held it. Otherwise, they have held it for nearly a year now. At Resurrection, it will be a year of their combined reigns, or 5 days short of a year at least, for David and Steve. It's been a monstrous title reign, but they have lost it to the Chaos Twins before, regardless of the circumstances. And I'm sure the Chaos Twins, right on the verge of Insomnia, would love to do it again. Fight Night Tag Team Championships on the line to kick us off here tonight. The challengers, of course, Jason and Tyler, haven't had the best of luck with the Wolfpac in the past, but they've proven to be a top team in this division. They always have, and the South African Twins have one last chance to book their tickets to Insomnia right here tonight against the champions. Of course, David and Steve, the Wolfpac, as I mentioned, have held the title for almost a year now, and it'll be pretty much a year coming in Resurrection at the start of Season 2. But for David and Steve, they have held the fort down in the tag team division, especially in this one. And the Fight Night Tag Team Champions, I'm sure, right on the verge of Insomnia, have absolutely no intention of dropping the titles here tonight. They hold it confidently over their shoulders. They haven't taken their eyes off the Wolfpac, and the Chaos Twins, both respectively, ready for this one. Let's get this one going. It's gonna be one hell of a contest. The bell rings, and away we go for what is truly gonna be a brilliant contest. It always is when these two teams step into the ring. The same two people who faced off on Friday Fight Night, starting us off here tonight. That being David, of course, and Jason Chaos. These two gliding in what was a hefty battle in the week. David walked out the winner in the end with the package pile driver, but they were both put through their paces in that one. And you've got to imagine that they're going to still feel some lingering effects coming into that. David looking in the best shape that he's been in a while, of course. Oh, hang on, I hate this move. So lethal, so sharp. Tricks the powerbomb and into a package suplex. Beautiful move there by David. And as I was saying, yeah, David, of course, recently taking some huge hits, some bandages. He's always been able to compete, but he's been in a lot of discomfort. And of course he's been wearing bandages and plasters to compensate that, but recently deciding to take him off. He doesn't want to show any sign of weakness to the team that took the tag team titles from them all the way back at Mind Games now. And it's crazy to say that we're saying all the way back at Mind Games. Doesn't feel like that long ago, does it? It's crazy to think that we're near the end of Season 1 and we've still only had 2 Fight Night Tag Team Champions in history, and you are looking at both of those teams right now. The Chaos Twins, only a 5-day reign, but you can't say it was an undeserved reign. They were robbed the first time round, and regardless of how you saw the Mind Game picture, they were quick, they were sharp, and they reacted to what was happening. So you can't blame them for taking advantage of the situation that the general manager presented them with. And they are a formidable team. Jason and Tyler, remember, beat KO Oxley and Carter James to prove they deserve this opportunity, and they're not exactly any slouches. And Jason and Tyler, the twins from Cape Town, South Africa, off to a slow start here. David doing very well out the gate here, not wasting any time to bring in the big moves, just like this package pile driver onto the knee. And look at this, David just picking him straight back up. Doesn't want to waste any time to bring out the big guns. Looking for sleeping with the wolves already. Jason Chaos watches on as Tyler in trouble. There it is. Sleeping with the wolves already. And straight into the cover, but Jason straight out the gate. And I was saying that Jason started this off. I thought Jason did. Maybe I missed the tag. But anyway, yeah, Tyler Chaos almost paying the price there to a very fast start for the Wolfpac. And that must be worrying signs. And wisely, Tyler tags out. But the Wolfpac, what a start. Leaping with the wolves and a package pile driver to kick us off. Oh! And he manages to counter into the Northern Lights, but it kicks Tyler in the face inadvertently. And bit of miscommunication there from the Chaos Twins, but I'm sure they'll let it slide. And Jason and Tyler now going to have to fight their way back in this, and early sleeping with the wolves. And I didn't see it coming that early. It never usually does between these two teams. Oh, did you see that? A stare down between the two, ending with a jumping, spinning heel kick. And Steven rolls through. And look at the positioning. Super kick with his head ricocheting off the turnbuckle. This is worrying signs for the Chaos Twins, because now not only one of them have received the bigger ones, and now both of them are. Northern Lights bridging into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get the job done? 2 count. And look at this. He doesn't need us sleeping with the wolves. He's going for the pedigree. Steven and David are on fire, and a pedigree could just wrap this one up straight into the cover. I don't think Tyler's going to get there in time. The Wolfpac make light work of the Chaos Twins, and they have retained the Fight Night Tag Team Championships. Well, I guess it's true. They've proved their point week in, week out. The Wolfpac Tag Team are the most dominant tag team on Friday Fight Night, and they continue to prove it. There was the 2 count there, and then the pedigree, and in a matter of minutes, the Wolfpac lay out the Chaos Twins and continue what has been a dominant year for the Fight Night Tag Team Champions. Well, I wonder what all that was about then. Oh, I guess we have to move on down the card though, but a very interesting start, to say the least, and we're only going to get better as time goes on down here on the card. Next up tonight, the Fight Night Women's Championship. And look at the crowd a standing ovation for finally Vicky Valentine has her chance. She is going one-on-one with Laura Stables. And remember, this is a bad position for Laura Stables as well, because Stables won't have a rematch. Should Laura Stables lose here tonight, she doesn't have a rematch, because the winner of this will, confirmed, be facing Violet at Insomnia. So Vicky Valentine could accidentally just pull off the biggest heist of the century here tonight by taking the Fight Night Women's Championship away from Laura Stables right at the last and end the year on a high note. It's been an up and down year for Vicky Valentine, but now she can finally grab her chance, and Vicky Valentine could become Fight Night Women's Champion here tonight. She's clearly the fans' favourite. She's had them on their side because she has earned it. She comes in, week out, and she goes in that ring and she fights harder and harder each night. But now tonight she's got one hell of a challenge, because look who's coming to play. She came out again this month and she hasn't gone back. The darkness of Laura Stables has come out, the Fight Night Women's Champion, with the huge grin on her face. She looks confident that she can deal with Vicky Valentine. This side of her has squashed Vicky Valentine before. She's beaten her in a matter of seconds. The other side has taken a little longer, but so far the better history goes in favour of this dark one. The light one lost to Vicky Valentine earlier on this month, which led to the #1 contenders match between her and the returning Brooke Danger. And Vicky Valentine managed to survive Brooke Danger and is now going for a big opportunity here. Fight Night Women's Championship on the line. The winner faces Violet at Insomnia. The challenger, Vicky Valentine, has worked so hard to get here. She has been in that ring more than anyone in the whole of the women's division. And now tonight she finally gets her chance at the champion, Laura Stables. After her win in the week, Laura Stables definitely snapped again and the dark side came out. But the question is, how will she fare here tonight? How will she be able to do against Vicky Valentine on the second attempt of the month when the championship is on the line? Well, we've already seen in the past from champions such as Big Willie here on Fight Night that when the title was on the line, a whole new side of people comes out to play. And Vicky Valentine will just be hoping that she can repeat what she did in the week. But if not, you know that Laura Stables is going to bring one hell of a fight back here tonight. Well, here we go. The bell rings. Vicky's best chance. Remember, the winner, the loser, does not get a rematch clause here tonight. The winner will be going to face Violet at Insomnia, the Women's Battle Royal winner. And I'm sure a lot of people were surprised to see that Vicky Valentine actually made it into this matchup tonight. I'm sure a lot of people were favouring Brooke Danger to win on Friday, but she didn't. Vicky Valentine prospered, and after what's been a great couple of months and her getting better and better inside that ring, she's finally here facing for the Fight Night Women's Championship. And right now, off to a great start here. Stables doesn't know what hit her, and it's been a while since she's bared this dark persona. I wonder if that takes a toll on Laura Stables as they kind of merge ways. I know it's I don't know too much about split personality disorder, but Laura Stables has been living with her whole life. I'm sure she's used to when it changes and when not, but it's quite drastic changes between the two, as you can see. Almost completely different people, and Laura Stables definitely the person, Stables as she refers to her dark side as, definitely the sinister of the two. Look at this. Just does whatever is necessary. Any offense she can think of to get the job done. And Laura Stables now going to climb to the top. I'm going to try and call her Stables as much as possible, but I keep forgetting about them sometimes. But the Fight Night Women's Champion, she has been for the majority of the title's existence. Lost it so far only once to the former Trial Era Women's Champion in Shannon Austin. She managed to capture it back in the rematch. She did what was necessary to get that job done there. And tonight I'm sure she'll be taking no prisoners, especially since Vicky Valentine has already beaten her this month. It'd be hard to argue that Vicky has not earned her title opportunity this month. And right on the verge of insomnia as well. This could be the biggest night of this woman's career. And right now she's bringing the fight to Laura Stables. And I don't think Stables is expecting this much offense out the gate. Into the corner. Vicky Valentine setting her up for something. What's she thinking? On the top rope. Hits her from behind. Oh, I see what she's going for here. Jesus Christ! Top rope German suplex from Vicky Valentine. And Stables didn't even get a second to react before Vicky Valentine continues to mount the offense forward. And she quickly gets out of that one there, but Vicky Valentine applying a lot of pressure here to the Fight Night Women's Champion. And right now, she just doesn't have an answer to it. The overwhelming offense of the fan favorite, looking for the exploder. No, we'll roll through there. Laura Stables does well. She got her. 2 count. She counters the exploder suplex with a beautiful hook. And now look at this. This is the dark side of Stables coming out, doing whatever she has to. There's not much difference in their wrestling technique between the two. Laura Stables, as she mentioned, has always grown up in wrestling. She always dreamed of becoming a wrestler. And their fighting styles are very different. They're very similar in terms of the moves they can pull off. But it's just you can see this dark side of Stables. It's more sharp, more powerful, more aggressive. And right now, trying to keep up with Vicky Valentine. She's doing a good job of it. And now Valentine's in trouble in the middle of the ring. The same submission hold that has helped her retain this title on multiple occasions in the middle of the ring. Vicky Valentine's in a lot of trouble here. She can't afford to let this happen, end this way. This is her last chance of season 1. Oh, what a counter! The shoulders are down. And she had to release it there. She couldn't hold it for too long. The referee's slow to make the count. And now Vicky trying to fight back. She's lost the control now. She can't afford to keep it that way. She's done so well so far in this match. And now going for the run-up. The crowd are hyping up Vicky Valentine. Can she connect with the knee? She needs to here. There it is. There's the knee. And straight into the cover. She doesn't want to waste any time. Vicky Valentine to become Women's Champion. Kick out at 2 by Laura Stables. And the crowd went nuts there, but she just couldn't get it done, Vicky. Desperately needed to. And now the strike's coming in from Stables, but Vicky staying in control. Vicky is on fire here tonight. We could be looking at a Fight Night Women's Champion right here. And remember, the winner will face Violet for the Fight Night Women's Championship at Insomnia. And Stables, after being champion for the majority of the title's existence, you can't imagine that she doesn't make it to Insomnia one way or another. Look at that, she just eats that shot there. Now gets her behind again. Massive German suplex. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. More ferocity in all her strikes. And it might be the same here as the End of Days connects in the ring. Vicky Valentine goes down. And is that enough for Laura Stables to pick it up the win? Yes, it is. Too powerful is Stables. And once again, Vicky Valentine falls just short. After what was an incredible performance by her, Laura Stables manages to survive. I thought the running knee there was going to be enough, and I think the crowd did too. But in the end, Vicky couldn't do enough, and the End of Days came to Vicky Valentine. And Laura Stables is going to Insomnia to face Violet for that title right there, the Fight Night Women's Championship. Well, I said it'd be hard to believe that she didn't go to Insomnia, but for Vicky Valentine, you gotta believe that's heartbreaking, right on the verge of Insomnia. It doesn't look like we'll be seeing Vicky Valentine much more after this. What a performance she put on tonight, though. It had to be celebrated for what she achieved in that ring. But in the end, Stables gets the job done. She is going to Insomnia to face Violet for the Fight Night Women's Championship. That is her match confirmed now. A huge victory for her here tonight. You feel she needed that one to give herself the edge coming in to the biggest pay-per-view of the year. A huge win tonight for Laura Stables. Let's move on down the rest of the card. Next up tonight, a match that I am very much looking forward to. Another championship on the line. So far, the champions have done very well so far in retaining their championships. Of course, remembering that this is the final pay-per-view before Insomnia, so the champions can't afford to lose the title now. That could be too costly at this point right before Insomnia. And no difference here for the Cruiserweight Championship. However, Jake Griffiths might be up against his toughest task yet. Remembering, though, Jake Griffiths will have his rematch if he loses here tonight. So for him, it's kind of a win-win in a way because he is guaranteed going to Insomnia. So it's good for Jake Griffiths that he is. But tonight, a huge task awaits him in the unbeaten P.J. McNair. More specifically, though, the ultimate P.J. McNair, who emerges from the darkness once again here tonight. Since becoming the Ultimate One, he has been unbeaten. Only scratch or blemish on his record is the Royal Rumble loss, where he was eliminated after entering at number 7. But other than that, it has been near perfect for the Ultimate One, to the point where he is now the #1 contender for the Cruiserweight Championship. And he has tried on numerous occasions to capture numerous titles, PJ McNair, and he just hasn't found a way to do it. He hasn't found his hands on some gold in this series, but that was the Demon, the Ultimate One, who is more confident, more composed, a lot stronger he's proving to be. The Ultimate One has proven to be a tough opponent for anyone, but now the question is, can he convert that into a championship here tonight and finally taste success after years in WIW and in WIW for PJ McNair. But his opponent tonight, you know, is not going to let that title go easy. A man who promised a year of dominance, and since the year began, he has done just that. It is the WIW Cruiserweight Champion, the Borough, Jake Griffiths. He's been absolutely brilliant. You may question his unorthodox style of literally taking out everyone, but he made it clear from the beginning he will do whatever it takes to make sure that this is the year of the Borough. And so far, he has proven it without a shadow of a doubt. 2-time Cruiserweight Champion, longest reigning Cruiserweight Champion in both one single title reign and a combined reign as well. And he has taken out some huge names. Oliver Regem, James Rowley. He's taken out Estrella Chico, Travis Cottrell, just to name a few of the people that he has taken on his awakening as Cruiserweight Champion. And now tonight, the 2-time Cruiserweight Champion has one final test right on the verge of Insomnia. The challenger, the ultimate PJ McNair, the one man that Jake Griffiths has never encountered. Well, they might have encountered before, but not for the title. This is PJ McNair's final, well, not final chance. This could be his final chance at getting to Insomnia at the very least, as he takes on the champion, Jake Griffiths. It's been an incredible 2018, and it's been a great end to season #1 for the Borough, Jake Griffiths. And now, finally, he gets one last job to do, and that is defend the championship here tonight, and he will be going to Insomnia as the Cruiserweight Champion. And this is it for Jake Griffiths. He hands the title over. The Ultimate One. Not only is the title on the line, but his unbeaten streak since becoming the Ultimate One is also on the line. A lot at stake here in this matchup. And here we go. The referee gets him into position. And here we go. And look at this. Oh, PJ McNair straight out the gate, not wasting any time here. The Ultimate One we knew would come out strong. He hasn't done in his last couple of matches. He started off really slow, and he knows he can't afford to do that here tonight. Because Jake Griffiths has a lot of power, and he's proven that against everybody that he's encountered, that he is a lethal person to step up against. But look at this. PJ McNair just flying tonight. Look at this. Just starting off, flying out the gate with a massive drop kick, springboard style, and straight into the cover. Just trying to wrap it up. 1 count. And I don't think Jake Griffiths was quite prepared for this onslaught of offense that's come out the start here. Oh, look at that, trying to get him over for a suplex. Very well countered there by Jake Griffiths. And Jake Griffiths was surprised there by the start that McNair got off to, but has quickly refound his bearing. Remember, though, tonight, unlike most of his championship matches as it's turned out to be, he has champion's advantage. He has, he has champion's advantage. Should the title lose, the title will not change hands on count out or disqualification. Look at this. Pile driver, sit out pile driver there by Jake Griffiths. And Jake Griffiths now mounting his offense. And McNair, as we've seen, can take a hit. But for how long? Because Jake Griffiths has a very powerful offense. He may be a cruiserweight, but he is a lethal fighter inside that ring. And McNair already having the roll. And Jake Griffiths signaling the end very soon. And Jake Griffiths will do whatever it takes to win the championship. He's proven that on more than one occasion. And now will continue to do that here tonight. And now the Ultimate One. Out on the outside, this is more Jake Griffiths territory. But he's holding his own for the moment. And Jake Griffiths has been through the works as Cruiserweight Champion. He's defended it in steel cage matches. He's defended it in 2 out of 3 Falls Count Anywhere matches. Extreme no disqualifications. He has done the rounds. He has done the work. And he has been a part of some of the most extreme matches of season number 1 as the Cruiserweight Champion. And a title that he wasn't sure he wanted at first. He has helped build the legacy of the newest championship in WIW. And McNair now in some serious trouble. It's the kick in the corner. Jake Griffiths rolling again. And now McNair's in trouble as he's looking for the bunny hop. Oh, wait, no, he's not. Look at this. Oh, what a slam. What a slam. Where did that come from? From Jake Griffiths. But it's not enough. 2 count. And look at Griffiths' face. He thought that was certain that he was about to win. Well, he decided against the bunny hop instead. Huge slam there. And now look at this. Oh, went for a frog splash from the top. McNair quick enough and straight back to his feet. And straight back to where he was at the beginning. Just fast-paced striking offense. Going to try and steal the cover here off the missed frog splash. Only going to get a 1 there, McNair. For McNair, this could be a make or break match. His first shot at the Cruiserweight Championship. Hook at the leg. Is that going to be enough here on the roll-up? Oh, Jake Griffiths with the roll-up as well. And McNair once again forced to take a moment outside. And the referee keeping this contest in the match. Remember that count out and disqualification is applicable. I'm not sure James Rowley will care too much for the consequences of that though with champion's advantage. Try to get him in the corner, maybe looking for that shotgun drop kick. Couldn't connect. And now in serious jeopardy here is McNair. His unbeaten streak, his ultimate streak, could be coming to an end right before our very eyes, right on the verge of insomnia. And this could be PJ McNair's last chance for season number 1 to capture gold. What a contest it's been so far. And Jake Griffiths taking no prisoners, not backing down from the Ultimate One at all here tonight, doing whatever it takes to retain, as he always does. And now look at this. Oh, drops down the knee. And now Jake Griffiths has to continue to stay on top of McNair. He can turn the tide in an instant, as he proved in his number 1 contenders match, no less. He had to prove it against the Flying Ninja, and in a match that Harry actually controlled for the majority of it. Oh, look at this! Hooks the arms! Looking for the new move. He is named The Awakening! And now straight into the double foot stomp, which has also been named for the first time tonight, Ultimate Nightmare! The Ultimate Nightmare from the top rope! Oh, and it's 2! 2 count. And where did that come from? From Jake Griffiths. From from PJ McNair. The awakening straight into the ultimate nightmare. And that might have just been his best shots. And if it is, he's in trouble. Because Jake Griffiths is going here. And he continues to dominate. A momentary lapse was all it took for McNair to get himself back in this fight. But Jake Griffiths, I don't know why I keep calling him James Rowley. Jake Griffiths now trying to keep the ultimate one down. You gotta say now that things could turn in an instant. And that's exactly what PJ McNair is trying to do. Take down, but Jake Griffiths refusing to stay down for him. There's a sling blade. And these two battling hard. Remember, Cruiserweight Championship on the line. And now in the corner, the ultimate one. Not ready to let his streak die here tonight. Drop kick into the corner. Very nicely done. Is he going to go straight into the cover? No. Wisely so, he decides he wants to make sure that this one is done. That he gets the job done and that he doesn't waste any time here. And now onto the ropes. What's he thinking here? Irish whip. Opposite side. Ducks under the clothesline. Look at this. Oh, and a massive clothesline there by McNair. And now what's McNair thinking here? McNair. What's he going for? Oh! Big splash! And into the cover. Is that enough? McNair, no! 2 count, and look at McNair's frustration. His dream of becoming a champion was almost ruined. Well, it's been stopped again, but to the top. McNair frustrated. He can't afford to let that cost him here, though. Looking to fly. Well done there with a Hurricane Rana. Well timed. Well, Griffiths under a lot of offense now, but he needs to find something to get back in this. He had the control and he's lost it, but now he can't afford to let the ultimate one continue on the path of destruction he's on right now. Pulling out every trick in his arsenal, pulling out everything that he can think of. But Jake Griffiths, right now with an answer to everything that he's got. Oh dear! Look at this, he's set up perfectly! Bunny hop! Bunny hop! And straight into the cover. Has he done it? Has Jake Griffiths knocked off PJ McNair? No, 2 count. And neither one of them can get the job done. But what an amazing contest. This has been by far the best one of the night so far. What a contest. Remember, Cruiserweight Championship on the line. But they are both fighting as if this was Insomnia. I'll tell you that much. Irish whip to the corner. A huge kick out there. And now this could lead towards the end here for Jake Griffiths. I'm sorry, I keep calling you James Rowley. Huge drop kick. McNair, though, he can't afford to do this again. He can't afford to waste time like he did a moment ago. Just making sure, because he's seen how much how much Jake Griffiths can take as a punishment. I'm now literally yelling at myself because I keep making the mistake. And now beautiful DDT. And now he's in a good position, looking for that big spinning slam again. Can he get him? Gets him up. Surely this is it. If it connects, and it does, in the middle of the ring, we have a new Cruiserweight. No! What? Look at McNair. He can't believe it. He cannot believe it. Once again, the slam doesn't do it. And he just can't get his hands on this title. He can't get it. He's never captured championship gold, no matter what title it is. And tonight proving to be no different. Maybe the ultimate one has bitten off more than he can chew here. He's literally done everything he can think of, and yet Jake Griffiths, the Cruiserweight champion, is still going. And now lining up to wrap up McNair, looking for the bunny hop. In trouble here is PJ McNair. This could be it. Good night. Bunny hop again. And Jake Griffiths somehow retains, and the ultimate streak has ended. Unbelievable encounter for the Cruiserweight Championship. Unbelievable match. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe my eyes. How McNair did not walk out the winner of that one, I don't know, but that shows why that he has been the most time Cruiserweight champion and the longest reigning. Cruiserweight being the awakening. Couldn't get the job done for McNair tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, somehow this is not a popular thing for the crowd. The crowd are not happy about it again, as they tend not to be when he wins this title. But for the God knows how many times now, Jake Griffiths has won the Cruiserweight Championship. But the question is now, who does he take on? There is literally not, there isn't many people left in this Cruiserweight division for him to take on. So who is Jake Griffiths' opponent for Insomnia? Who is ready to step up to the borough? Because right now, he has no intentions of dropping that championship. Let's move on down the rest of the card. Next up tonight, with still no new champions crowned, right on the verge of Insomnia, we've got one more title match, no, two more title matches, and here to come tonight. And the first of that is Big Willie, the Horns of War sound, as Big Willie defends his oh no! No, not like this, not tonight! This is supposed to be a normal scheduled championship match. Look at this, oh, Big Willie, not letting him have it though, but look at this, Cashman, oh! Gets shrugged off by the Beast, who's just trying to... JW Cashman clearly was desperate. He knew what Big Willie was going to bring to the table here tonight. But Cashman tried his best to get the sneak attack on him. But look at this. Just, oh, what a massive cutter. Tried to get the jump on the big man. Trying to get rid of him the best way he knew how. And that was by any means necessary. And Cashman tosses him back in the ring, but not without grabbing a weapon first. And look at this, Big Willie waiting for him to get back into the ring. And Big Willie trying to strike first, trying to do something. Oh, look at that, but he gets tossed to the outside. And now this could get worse. The bell's already rung. And clearly this match is going to be no DQ right to the top of the skull. Cashman playing for the crowd. And the crowd are not happy one little bit here. Picks up the kendo stick again. Big Willie gets up. And this is just not necessary. This is just supposed to be a clean title match, but completely taken by surprise. Here is Big Willie, and he has no answer to it now. Under heavy fire. He barely even knows what hits him. Oh, what a huge takedown. On back to the outside again. He's already got a kendo stick out. What more does he need? What more does he want from the outside? Another one. I'm not sure why he'd need another one, but still. Big Willie trying to get there. Oh, he sidesteps. Just trying to get him, but he couldn't get him. And there is the strike again with the kendo stick. And just using a series of kendo sticks to get the job done. Crashed into the corner, trying to stop himself, but still gets hit with it. Huge connections here, and Big Willie's in trouble. This is not fair. This is not fair. And already the Northern Lights. Surely the general manager can't stand for this. A brave buster. This isn't right. This isn't right. Someone's got to do something. No. He's about to hit it. Knockout punch. No, we can't. Not like this. Not like this. Fuck this. Well, we are almost ready for the rematch between Alex Wilson and Max Danger at the main event. But before that, we've got one huge matchup. The Royal Rumble winner, Peter Bolton, will be colliding with this man, two-time WYW champion, former World Heavyweight champion, leader of the most dominant team in all of WYW history. It is King Sam, who has been unbeaten since returning to the ring from injury. And of course, Blake Austin recently backing out from his challenge at Insomnia. And King Sam made it a promise to everybody that he would get it back. And if you're wondering why I'm not addressing what just happened, guys, I'm sorry. I had to do it. I had to do it. I couldn't let Cashman get away with that again. I just had to do it. I'm sorry. Anyway, let's focus in on this. Let's not worry about anything else, because this is where it's going to be right now. King Sam and Peter Bolton, the Royal Rumble winner. The Ace desperately trying to prove that he's a main eventer, that he is a future star, and that he is ready to main event the first Insomnia. Remember, Peter Bolton, regardless of whether he wins or loses tonight, will be the first person ever to main event Insomnia, and he'll be going after the World Heavyweight Championship, whoever walks out the winner tonight. And here he comes once again, the Ace in the hole, the Peter Bolton, ready to go. It's been a disastrous month for him. In his desperate attempts to prove he's a main eventer, he has fallen short to everybody that he could have potentially faced at the pay-per-view, and including King Sam as well on that list. But he's called out King Sam here tonight. He wants this match because he believes that he can do it. He believes he can slay the beast that no one else has done as of yet since he's returned. And he wants to prove he's a main eventer by taking out the head of the snake, the head of the Wolfpac, former three-time world champion on three different reigns, of course, as well. King Sam. But Peter Bolton has to worry about King Sam as well, because King Sam is angry. In fact, he's furious with recent outcomes of how the general manager's been treating him, about how he's been used here in WYW, loads of things. And of course, he has been screwed over. Of course, lost his first World Championship reign. The longest ever reigning World Heavyweight Champion, of course, King Sam. Lost it at Hellfire after the general manager sabotaged his match. Following that, of course, that led to then King Sam being out injured for a long time, where he came into the Royal Rumble at number 30, only again to be eliminated by the general manager and missing out on the shot at Insomnia that this man, the Ace Peter Bolton, managed to capture. Right now, the Ace in early control here. He knows how important this win is. He needs a huge one, and it's important to point out this is no holds barred. Anything goes. No countouts, no disqualifications. Everything goes here tonight between these two. Nothing will stop these two from having this match. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Not like this. Not like this. Blake Austin's here. Well, surely he can't do this. It was just a distraction. It was a distraction. Austin with the distraction. And the Ace can take advantage. Ace in the hole. Ace in the hole, but the referee only just turning around. That could stop people from scoring the pin, and it does. Look at the Ace. He can't believe it. And how on earth did Sam kick out the Ace in the hole there? I thought the Ace had done it. Blake's distraction wasn't enough, but look at the Ace now. He's fired up and sensing King Sam's in some trouble. Massive knee, though, to the jaw. And now look at this. Beautiful counter. And now the Ace in control and feeling like the Ace in the hole here. He's going for another one. The Ace in the hole for a second time tonight. Look at this. Ace in the hole. And into the cover. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Oh, no, not again. And I thought King Sam had done it, but look at this. Alex Wilson's out here. And this is chaos right now. Too much going on at once. And now the distraction. Oh, look at this, King Sam. King Sam's trying to steal it. King Sam's trying to steal it. On the roll-up. Alex Wilson with a distraction that almost costs the Ace. Well, I guess we're back to a level playing field. But look at Peter Bolton go. not letting himself be phased here tonight. And Alex Wilson now at ringside. He doesn't want him. He's keeping an eye on the ace, Peter Bolton, the World Heavyweight Champion. Knows that if he wins here tonight, that is who he's facing at the pay-per-view. Next time out at the biggest stage of them all, the main event of Insomnia. And right now, these two battling in the ring. What a contest this has been. So much craziness going on. And now look at this. Looking for the finish. Royal Flush. Royal Flush into the cover. King Sam to trouble 2 count. King Sam has his back to the rule right now, but still finding a way to kick out, showing why he is former world champion. But look at the offense from Peter Bolton. Absolutely incredible. And he isn't slowing down at all. Just continues to mount big offense after big offense. And now to the top. King Sam is in serious jeopardy here. This could be costly. Superplex. And into the cover. Is that superplex enough to keep down King Sam? No! King Sam somehow kicks out at 2. But he needs to start mounting some offense now because he's in trouble. Spins him around. Could desperately do with that submission. Oh, look at that. And what's Alex Wilson up to on the outside? Oh, a chair's come in now. And remember, this is no holds barred, no disqualifications. That's perfectly legal. But the referee... Oh, look at that. King Sam still using the chair, and look at this. Just taking it out of the side, and remembering, of course, this is no DQ, but King Sam not taking any precautions. He knows what the GM will do. He's already got himself involved once here tonight, and he'll happily do it again. This has been an incredible contest so far. King Sam struggling to survive the offense of the ace. He's already landed 2 aces in the holes and a royal flush. But doing whatever he needs to here. Massive spear by the ace. Well, he wanted to prove it. He wanted to prove he was a main eventer. And right now he is doing just that. Looking for the ace in the hole to wrap up King Sam. Oh no! Sam with the counter. Very nicely done here by King Sam and into a suplex. And Alex Wilson was worried there. He had to try and distract the referee. I see that out the corner of my eye. But King Sam still fighting strong here. Refusing to give in to the ace. Oh, submission. Just an arm. Wrenching away on the arm and twisting on it. Oh, and nearly snapping the arm there. And I'm surprised Alex Wilson's out there. He should be concentrating on the main event. But instead he's out here seeing how well the ace has done. He's done amazingly well against the leader of the Wolfpac of all people. And now King Sam, what's he thinking? Getting him up here. Oh, and a big slam by King Sam. And the man who was in control of this match to start. King Sam then taken out by, well, not distracted by Blake Austin. And then that led to the ace taking control. But then Alex Wilson came out and turned the tide again and caused the distraction. And although the ace has tried his best to stay in control, he just hasn't been able to do it. Hasn't been able to keep King Sam down. King Sam too hard to keep down. Tried to get behind, looking for the crossface chicken wing, couldn't do it. And now a Russian leg sweep by the ace into the cover now. Is that going to be enough to keep King Sam down for the count? No, it's not 2 count. That was close though. King Sam is in danger zone. His unbeaten return could be ruined here tonight right before Insomnia. And now look at these vicious strikes and kicks. And King Sam doing whatever it takes here to keep himself in this match. A huge win it would be tonight for the ace, and into the cover off of that. And he fights his way out of it straight away. Took too long to actually go for the cover there. King Sam put on too much of a show, but look at that. He's feeling the effects of all the aces in the holes. All the big damage, all the big blows he's taken. He's feeling the effects. And now the ace. He's got him. The counter. The crowd go nuts. Ace in the hole. Inbound again. Ace in the hole. Flips him over. Into the cover. Oh no. Wilson. Wilson with the distraction. Keeps King Sam in the match. He keeps him alive in this one for now. But for how much longer can King Sam hold on? 3 aces in the holes and a royal flush already. King Sam needs something drastic now to get back in this one. I don't think his Wolfpac members can save him in this one. Because the ace came out here with a point to prove, and he is proving it to the best of his ability. Spins him around, looking for another Russian leg sweep. And now the ace, again, looking for the ace in the hole, just doing whatever he can to keep him down for a fourth time. And look at Wilson's face. He can't believe it. He knows that this is what he's going to have to deal with. Insomnia, ace in the hole, again. No distraction this time for the referee. The ace has pulled it off. The ace has beaten King Sam. And that's not something I don't think a lot of people would have expected to hear tonight. But the ace has done it. The ace has done it. He has beaten King Sam. It took 4 aces in the hole to do it and a royal flush. 5 of the biggest moves he had in his arsenal. But he has done it. And Alex Wilson can't believe it, but he needs to go and get ready. He has no time to wait around here because the ace has done it. He's knocked off King Sam. He's sending a message saying he's ready to go to the main event of Insomnia. And if there was any doubt that this man was not worthy of main eventing, he proved it here tonight. A huge, huge victory for the ace tonight, but that's still not it, because we have one more match, and it's Alex Wilson and Max Danger one more time in tonight's main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a crazy, crazy night at the final pay-per-view before Insomnia. We've had every single champion retained so far, but this is the final one. So far tonight, we've had interruptions, we've had people getting involved in other people's matches, even I've gotten involved tonight. That should tell you how crazy things have done. It may not be my proudest moment, I'll admit, but I had to do it. I stand by my decision. But anyway, after what's been a crazy night, now we get to see a rematch of last time out, and you know what? The torment, the pain that these two went through last time, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to replicate this, but they're going to have to tonight, because it's no holds barred again. Anything goes, no countouts, no disqualifications, which is even higher than what they had to deal with last time out. And these two will collide. And remember, after this, there is no rematch clause for Alex Wilson, no rematch for Max Danger. Whoever wins this match will be main eventing Insomnia against Peter Bolton for the World Heavyweight Championship at Insomnia. Oh my god, Insomnia is almost here, guys. I cannot wait. Season 1, the final pay-per-view of the year is coming closer, and we need a World Heavyweight Champion for that time. But who will it be? Will it be the former Mr. Money in the Bank and former World Heavyweight Champion Max Danger, continuing to fulfill his legacy for his father, who is aging a lot and hasn't quite been able to get his success? But Max Danger, after putting on what was probably match of the year in my opinion, now steps in tonight, has to do it all again. But what can he do better? He knows that the super kick is predictable, but will he still go for it? That Danger Family super kick hurt him last time out, and that's what led to him losing the title. But tonight, not wearing the white, it's the black again for the World Heavyweight Champion, who's already made one appearance tonight and steps into the ring again. It is Alex Wilson. After coming out there to try and save King Sam from the embarrassment of losing to Peter Bolton. It wasn't really an embarrassment, to be fair. I wouldn't say it was an embarrassment. That is the main eventer confirmed. And right now, he's the only person in the main event confirmed. The other two have to earn it. And tonight, Alex Wilson intends to do that again. Here tonight against Max Danger. Only one of these men will face for the World Heavyweight Championship at Insomnia against Peter Bolton. Who will it be? We will have to find out. The road to Insomnia has had so many twists and turns, and we are one pay-per-view away from it, and one last match away as well. The World Heavyweight Championship back on the line between these twos for the final time in season number 1. The challenger, Max Danger, his final attempt at capturing the championship. Remember, he loses here tonight. That's it. He is not going to the championship match at Insomnia in the main event. Can he continue to fulfill his legacy and become a two-time World Heavyweight Champion? I believe he'd be the first ever two-time World Heavyweight Champion. And as for Alex Wilson, his first singles championship after what's been a huge Season 1. He failed to win the Road to Glory Season 1, but he found his way into WIW and now is one match away from main eventing. Alex Wilson, what a huge, huge story that would be. To lose the first Road to Glory, to not get a contract, but yet somehow find a way to main event the first ever Insomnia. What a huge story that would be for Alex Wilson. The title is held high above the ring as these two scheduled to collide one last time here tonight. The bell rings and away we go for what is truly going to be one hell of a contest. Again, last time out, these two went through a war to stop one another. Neither one could... It took so much for one to get the edge over the other, and it was Alex Wilson in the end that did. But there was so much done in that match. There was about 5 flip-over DDTs, about 7 super kicks. So much. The bitter ends came out to play as well. So much offense. And neither one of them could keep each other down until the very end of it, where finally Alex Wilson was able to keep him down for good. And into the cover now, just trying to steal this one. He knows that Alex Wilson, if given the space to do so, will keep fighting on. He wants to try and wrap it up early. He can't afford to take on much offense. Remember, the winner of this match will go to face Peter Bolton for the World Heavyweight Championship at Insomnia's main event. And that's the dream that everybody wants. But only one of these two can get it. Peter Bolton's already secured his place, and he proved he was worth a main event by beating King Sam just moments ago. Super kick! Super kick! The Danger Family super kick connects. And Max caught him rolling, but he ran straight back in as he saw Max Danger screaming at the crowd. And these two, so well matched. Such a brilliant matchup when these two collide. And it'd be amazing to see what these two do next. If because one of them's not main eventing Insomnia, so what happens to the loser? What happens next? Who is going to go and face Insomnia? Maybe one of them's not even going to Insomnia at all. Oh, and a massive suplex. Nearly falls through the ropes. Now Max Danger going up high. He's already connected with a super kick, maybe thinking for the 630 senton. Decided against it in the end, taking him out. And these two know each other so well. They've only faced once one-on-one, or twice one-on-one. Oh, and a massive snap German. They've faced twice one-on-one. Once went Max's way, the other went Alex's way. But it was Alex's way when the World Heavyweight Championship was on the line, and that's all that mattered. But now these two collide for a third and final time. Who will get the upper hand and go to Insomnia as champion? Big powerbomb. And as you know, as we've already seen, the ace is waiting for whoever may be waiting for him. And I'm sure Blake Austin loved what Peter Bolton did earlier on tonight by taking out King Sam and ending his unbeaten run. And now look at this, just brushing across the face there with the boot. Oh, wait a minute, he's not done. Look at this one. Oh, and a massive running boot by Alex Wilson. Straight into the cover. Is that going to be enough to get the job done? 2 count. And these two put on a war last time out. Do they have the energy to put on another? But I don't think they're going to be trying to put on the best match ever. They're just going to be trying to get out of there and get to the main event. And that's what this submission is for. Beautiful submission hold in the middle of the ring. And Max Danger, quite the submission specialist. Not going to go down like that. Of course, Max Danger, if he locks in the Max Lock, could be all over for Alex Wilson. But Alex Wilson not going to let that happen. Oh, and a massive kick to the back. Big knee to the back, excuse me. In the corner. So far tonight, we have seen every single championship retained. Laura Stables, the Wolfpac, and Big Willie have all retained their titles one way or another. And Alex Wilson looking to continue that trend. A huge super kick in the corner. Now what does he go for here? Does he go for the flip over DDT, or does he go for the bitter end? He needs something big here to wrap him up, and he knows that, because he knows Max Danger does not go down without a fight. It's not in his bloodline. Eagle Eye! Eagle Eye against the run of the play. I keep using that analogy. It's more of a football thing, but now look at this. Lining up for the super kick. Got him! And he struggled so much to get that before. Is that enough, though, for Max Danger to go to Insomnia? 2 count. And the last time they faced, that was nearly an impossible kick for Max Danger to land. But tonight almost gets the job done. Very close, 2 count. And now look at this. Hook of the arms again. Looking for a face buster. Connects beautifully. And now into the cover again. These two just desperately trying to get the one up on each other and try and main event Insomnia. But now Wilson. Wilson's feeling it. This could be the end right here for Max Danger. Oh, went for the flip over DDT. Well scouted by Max. And now Max, what can he do? Gets him in an awkward position here. Look at this. Oh, and a beautiful swinging neck breaker. And into the cover of his own. Is that going to be enough? Is that going to be enough for Max Danger to go to Insomnia to 2? Well, this match, very fast-paced. Very big offense from these two. Neither one slowing down. 2 men with a hatred towards each other. And once again, these two collide. Last time out, it was by far the best singles match of the year. And I don't think they're going to slow down at all this time. Looking for the super kick in the same corner as before. And Max Danger just struggling to stay in control here. Into the cover. Is that enough? Oh, 2.5. So close. And I think Wilson sensing this might be enough now. He's going to try for the flip over DDT again. This could be all over for Max Danger. Who's in trouble? No, he's counted it again. Saw it coming and he read it. Read the situation well. Avoids a second flip over DDT. Oh, and a massive super. Oh, okay then. Maybe not a super kick. Or maybe he just did and he just ate it. But Max Danger. Very unique reversal there, that's to say the least. And there's a suplex. What a contest, ladies and gentlemen. Both these two going for it. Remember, only one of them will go to Insomnia. No rematch clauses. Only one of them will earn the right to main event the first ever Insomnia against Peter Bolton for the World Heavyweight Championship. Only one. That is a terrifying picture. Max waited for him to get up because he was looking for Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye. And now this is it. This could be all over for Max Danger. For Alex Wilson. Looking for that Danger family. Super kick. And he's not done. He's not done. He wants to make sure. He knows it took a hell of a lot more than 2 super kicks before. It took 7 and he still couldn't keep him down. Max wisely deciding not to go for the cover. But still not going to let up on the punishment on him either. Another beautiful snap German. And now going to the top. Looking for the 630 senton. Maybe this could be enough to do it. 630 senton. Straight into the cover by Max Danger. Is that enough to put away Alex Wilson? Somehow. Wilson is kicked out. He's going back up. He's trying it again. He's going to go for it one more time. 630. 630 senton. Surely that's it. Surely Wilson's got nothing left. Max Danger is going to Insomnia. It took 3 super kicks and 2 630 sentons, but finally Max Danger has dethroned by himself Alex Wilson. And it's not been Wilson's night tonight. It has been an awful one for him. Not only has Peter Bolton walked out the win against King Sam, but Alex Wilson has done it. Alex Wilson didn't do it tonight. He's not going to Insomnia. Well, what now for him? What does this mean? But it doesn't matter because Alex Wilson has done it. No, Max Danger has done it, sorry. Max Danger is going to Insomnia for the Wolfpac. First, the loss to Peter Bolton, and now the loss of the World Heavyweight Championship. Max Danger is going to face Peter Bolton in the main event of the first ever Insomnia. Unbelievable scenes. Max Danger, look at his face. You can see what a moment that was for him. Continuing to build his own leg. Oh, wait a minute. Look who's here. The ace. Peter Bolton, the Royal Rumble winner. And he's already had a match tonight. And Alex Wilson thought he'd be squaring off with him. That's why he came out earlier. But it looks like we've got ourselves a different main event. A new main event. Max Danger will be facing Peter Bolton for the WIW Heavyweight Championship. What a match. And look at this. These two staring down with each other in the ring. Max Danger and Bolton taunting each other, sending a message to one another as well. Oh, look at that. Oh, Bolton shoving him back there. And these two staring down. Look at the eyes. These two will lock horns on the grandest stage of them all at Insomnia. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Bolton leaves him for now. One last stare and they are gone. Ladies and gentlemen, that is going to wrap up one huge pay-per-view. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like if you did. Comment your thoughts and feelings on tonight's show. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.